how we responded affected the cops being charged. There, because there's some changes being made, even though they may be subtle, even though they may just be placating us right now. I mean, we still gotta wait for the cop to end up going to jail. But how do you think we responded as a people to this incident?
So I don't think it's us as much as a combination of things. Like, I think we responded the same to this as we do to, you can pick any other incident. I think where we're at is because of the quarantining that's been going on all year and everybody being home, people off work, nothing, no distractions, no sports on, no anything. So I don't think it was just our response. I think it was a huge number of non-Black people who responded the same. And so it's not something that you can just say, oh, these are how they're reacting. No, it's how they are reacting. I've been out to, I remember I went to one protest and it was probably 80% white audience that was protesting. You know what I mean? And so I think across the nation, I think it was the first time where all 50 states and in 18 countries, they were protesting at the same time. It was a global effect. And so I think that it partly had to do with how we reacted, but I think a big part of it is that it just partially a factor because there wasn't other things going on to distract people, but everybody's tired of this. Everybody's tired of seeing this.
Got it. So you agree that, if we're going to affect change in this country, I mean, we're only 13% or something like that. If we're really going to affect change, we're going to need other races of people to step in and help to a degree.
Yeah. So when it comes to policy changes and the greater population kind of needs to buy in on what you want changed. So when you have any type of movement, if you go back, the Immigration Act, you go back to the Civil Rights Act, whatever, there was a lot of white people who were like, we're tired of this. The same way when women were pushing for their needs, there were men who voted. There's things that this old phrase, but we are in this together. Like, it's not going to be just an isolated group that pushes everything forward. We're going to require the other groups involved. I think that when we start talking about getting, policy changed, a big thing is, everybody's like, what's the ask? What is it you want? Because that will make it easier for these other groups to like, okay, we're rocking with you, but to do what? Because I think where we're at is we've got a good window and everybody's listening. And it's just on us to capitalize while there's this crack in the door. Well, everybody's looking and the door is open and there's an opportunity to get some stuff through that's more than symbolic practices of, folks hitting the Wakanda forever and folks saying, we on board with you. That's cool in practice, but America's a nation of laws. So the practice is cool, but we need to know what the ask is on policy.
Got it.
And I think that's going to be real interesting to see what comes out of all this in that respect.
Okay.